Should you get a 9-to-5 job or should you start a business? I am so excited to talk about this because I've had revelations over the last 10 years on this. I went to school for entrepreneurship. I've started a business, multiple businesses. I've run multiple businesses, and I've fundamentally changed and evolved over the years on this topic. When I was younger, I used to think it's all about equity. You have to own what you do. You should always want to start a business. Every person out there in the world should start a business. That's what I believed in, truly believed in. And over time, as I experienced more and I experienced the challenges and the hardships of starting a business, but also multiple businesses, I realized a very sobering reality. Starting a business is not for everyone. And on top of it, even if you want to start a business, getting a 9-to-5 job, it can be amazing. I think the reward of a 9-to-5 is fantastic. It's pretty straightforward. Trading time for money versus building a career are very different. If you're someone that goes out there, does a service, and truly trades their time for money, I'm not the biggest fan of that. And here's why. If you get a job, you're being paid. Someone is paying you to learn from them and their business, affording you a home, food, medical services, and many of these places have benefits and so forth and so on. You're getting all of that, but on top of it, you're building your career. You have equity in your intelligence, but more importantly, your experience, the work that you do. You're learning along the way from people who are smarter or more experienced than you are. You get all this benefit and then they're paying you. But the thing is, if you are building a career and you have equity in that experience and that knowledge base, you can pivot it at any point in time in the future into starting a business or getting a better job or marketing themselves in a new field. There's all these things that you afford yourself when you get a 9-to-5 job if you're in the business of crafting a career. So a great example, a very simple example that I feel makes sense is if I went out there and I wanted to be a line cook at Chipotle. It's interesting because it sounds like it's just this little job. It's not just about what job you get, it's how you approach it. It's the psychology that you approach it with. If I work that line cook job and all I do is work that job and that's where I want to end it, then that's as far as I'll go. I'll be a line cook forever. But you know, a line cook has some serious skills. The speed of which they're able to cook food up, the processes that these big chains put in place, they learn process, they learn speed, they learn pressure, they work under extreme pressure and circumstances. That's valuable, that's super valuable. But if they end there, they really are trading just their time for money, and you can do this for a lifetime. But if they take that line cook position and they notch it up and become a sous chef, and then become a chef, and then maybe that's where they want to end. Maybe they want to create their own restaurant, or maybe they want to create their own menu working for someone else's restaurant. They want to be the head chef. That's building a career. Maybe, just maybe, down the line, they want to become a consultant because now they have this expertise. They've worked the different legs within a restaurant and they've worked for big corporations. They have a perception of what the most successful food companies in the world have done. So the value isn't in the trading of time. Even at the line cook level, you're building the equity and the understanding of all these different things, working under pressure, processes, big corporate environments, making great food that tastes great, that people love, customer service, becoming a chef, working up the ranks, earning more, getting promotions. Most on top is you're building options for the future. And that's the difference between the psychology of trading time for money versus building a career. No matter what job you work or no matter what you do, whether you want to start a business or you love the job you're in or you don't like the job you're in, go into everything you do with the psychology that you want to advance, that you want to improve. So whether you're a line cook today or a trash man, or it doesn't matter what you are, if you go into every single opportunity you have in every moment of every day thinking, how can I advance myself? How can I go on to the next thing? You'll have the option to start a business. You'll have the option to get more money. You'll have the option to advance your career. And you just have to fight for it. And all the meanwhile, you're gonna get paid to do it. And you're gonna get to learn all these cool things. If you don't like what you're doing today, don't let that be the excuse that you say you don't like to work. Just go find something else. Find a better culture, a better environment, a better topic. It's crazy, the thought process of trading just time for money. I really loathe that concept. No matter what you do, even if you're picking up trash cans, learn the business of picking up trash cans for a company. You're in a company, you can learn, you can advance. Make the money you're making today to pay for your overhead, your structure, your life, and then figure out what comes next tomorrow. What's that next step up? And it's not so much just to work up the ladder and that's okay. It's build the skills as you work up the ladder and figure out ways to leverage those skills in your own life and in your business and other people's businesses. I think you'll find that you can make more money, you'll find more value in your life, and my feeling is you'll have more to live for. And that's a great feeling. That's an unbelievable feeling, along with being able to cover your overhead and advance yourself forward in your own personal life. So thanks so much for watching, guys, and looking forward to seeing the next one. Bye now.